The Bible says, therefore I say unto you. And they say, anytime you see that word therefore, they say you ought to look back and look into it and find out what it's there for. And then, if you look back and find out what it's there for, he's speaking of what happened earlier in the verse, what allowed him to say what he said to get to the point. And if you look back in 19, verse 19 of chapter 6, it says, it's speaking of lay not up for yourself treasures on earth, where moths, rust, do corrupt, and where thieves break in and steal.
That's right.
But he's telling you what we need to do, though. He said, but lay up for yourself
There you go.
treasures in heaven.
There you go. Yes, sir.
And sometimes somebody may ask, how do you lay up for yourself treasures in heaven? Well, Pastor Keith just gave the invitation. He told you to come on out on the fourth Saturday. That's how you lay up treasures in heaven. That's what it's about. It's not about the things of the earth, y'all. It's about telling other people about Christ that don't know Christ. You're laying up treasure in heaven. Nobody can get and steal the thing that you lay up in heaven. You will be rewarded for the things that you do. So he tells us to lay up treasure in heaven. He said, the broke can't get this, nor just, nor the moth can't get it, and a thief can't even break in and get it.
All right now.
Listen what he said in verse 21. It says, for where your treasure is.
Yes, sir.
And you know how he said? He said, for where your treasure is, he said, that's where your heart is.
There you go. There you go.
He didn't say where your heart is where your treasure is. No. See, when you see all those people rioting and cutting food up there, see, they're seeking after their treasure. It's something they got a hold to, they can grab onto, their money, or they going to stop there, they going to keep, see, and they treasure is what they admire most. And we can look in our own life and say, what is my treasure? What is your treasure? What does that mean? So much to you than the Word of God.
Wow.
Then if you can find that, that's where your heart is.
There you go.
And if your heart there and not with God, it's only temporal before it be destroyed.
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So many people don't run after their treasures. And when the treasure fades, let them down, they so destructive that they kill. Because that's where their heart was, and they realized that they cannot live without that treasure. Saying,
Yes, sir.
so Jesus is saying in these verses, he started focus on in 19 through 24. He was focusing on the attitude of storing up luxury. Stuff that man that possesses and store and having stockpiled in their life that really don't mean nothing to them. But they got it, you know. Some got fancy cars, probably like 15 cars, and they can't drive none of it. They stockpile them to say what they have. Right. And then the verses of what we had just read, he focused in the attitude towards men that eat and drinking and the clothes that they wear, the necessities that they absolutely need to exist. So he's focusing on that. But he's trying to tell us that there's something way more important than all of that. Than the clothes and what we eat and drink and all. We know we need it to exist, but he's saying there's something far more greater than all of that. And this is what we want to look at and find out what he's saying. You know, because there are special problems for the rich and a special problem for the poor. And those in between. You see, for the rich, man or woman or for the rich, they are tempted to trust in their riches.
Amen.
And for the poor, they are tempted to doubt God's provision. Because when things don't work, when it needs to work for them, when they expect it to work, they doubt that God really exists on a small note. They don't say it out loud, but their heart cried out, "You don't exist!" But they'll never say it because they don't depend on God to do what God needs to do in their life. See, that's what the poor do. See, the rich are tempted to become self-satisfied in the false security of their riches. They depend on, oh, I got it now. Some we got drunk and then he rich. Oh, he gonna ease up on all this tax stuff. And so that's what they trusted in, those riches there. But the poor, they are tempted what? To worry and fear in the false insecurity of their property.
That's right.
Have it, God, what I'm gonna do, what I can I make it? You know, it's sort of like I picture when I was looking at this, just imagine, and I picture like being faced in a wall. And the only thing you can look and see things, and I'm like, I want to go that chair, but I can't speak. The only thing I can do is see it. Can't do nothing about it. Don't have no arms, no legs, and nothing. I'm just there looking. And that's how I deal with things that you're trying to do that you don't have the power to do.
All right,
you want to do it, but you don't have the power. It's like a face in the wall. You see what you want to do, and you can't do nothing. You're going to have to depend on someone to do it, and that someone is God Himself. So why do you keep trying to do things and work on things when we know that we don't have the power to do it?
All right now. All right.
And then when you look at it when you look back in Acts 9 and 6, when Paul, an apostle, he was doing it on his own. He told the high priest, he said, let me go, I'll go into Damascus, and I'll go all over, and I'll bring them back in bond. To them, it seemed like it was a good thing. But that was an improper way of doing things in God's eyesight. When we're trying to do things in our own strength and provision, we always mess it up.
Yes.
So Paul on his way to Damascus to bring her back. And you remember Jesus, the glory of God shined upon him in a way. And that great light and that blind, he fell off his beast, his horse. And then he was seeking for somebody to lead him. And they took him in the city. And then the boy spoke to him. Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And he told him, it's hard for you to kick against the prick. Because whatever you kick it at is so sharp that it's going to hurt you and not me. That's what God is telling me. And he said, go into the city of Damascus. And this what I believe Paul put a pin in that thing. He grabbed hold of that. And this what we need to grab hold of like Paul did. Because it changed his life. Not because he was blind. I believe because of some words that Jesus said to him in the way. He said, go to the city of Damascus, and it will be told you what you shall do. That means it took all the power out of his hand. And now he got to depend on God all the way. What we do, we steady trying to do it ourselves and not depend on God.
All right.
We got to depend on God. Let Him tell us what to do, how to do it. They say those who are led by the Spirit are children of God. Why? We are letting God guide us and telling us what to do and how to do it. And we leave it in our hands behind our back and quit trying to do things ourselves. When we try to do it ourselves, we mess up.
Every time.
And so we see the poor, and we see the rich, and we see what God is saying us there. He said, see, the heart of Jesus in our present is trying to tell us one thing. Don't worry. Don't worry. People worry about insurance, they're worried about this. See, when you worry, really you're dishonoring the God the Father.
That's right. That's right.
You really saying to God the Father, you can't do it. I got to worry because you don't have the power to do it.
Wow.
And really, y'all, that's one of the greatest sins that we commit so often. Why? We lay down our trust in God.
That's right.
If God take his time doing it, why should we worry? He's working it out for you. You are his child. Therefore, we can put our trust in God. He says, he goes on to say, Jesus saying, he said, do not be anxious. He said it 3 times. He said in verse 25, 31, and 34. That's a command. He gave us a command. It's so important for you not to worry. He said not even to worry for your life.
There you go. All right.
And he's speaking of the fullness of your life. He's speaking of your physical, your mental, your emotional, and your spirit. He's telling you all, he put all that when you say, do not worry for your life. Yo, let me tell you, that's a great sin to worry when the God we serve is God. Wow. There are 4 reasons why we shouldn't worry when we draw into a close. Number 1, we shouldn't worry. It's because it is unfaithful because of our master. That's why you shouldn't worry. It is unfaithful because of the master we have. We have Jesus Christ as our master. So why should we worry when we got the one that created the vast universe? In verse 25, he said, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, what you shall drink, nor your body, or what you shall put on. Is not life more than meat, and the body more than drink? And then he goes on to say in verse 26, he said, he telling you, what's so good about God, he always gives us an example. And he looked and he said, behold the fowls of the air. He said, they don't have a pit digging holes and all this stuff and get the ground right and trying to find fertilizer, put it there and grow some food. They don't do none of that. He said they don't sow, they don't do none of that stuff and reap and all that stuff. Even though you have some species that take grains and all this, store them up in there, they're not worried about for rainy day. That's just their instinct to just grab stuff. And I've never seen an old post sparrow. Anybody ever seen it? I did see a post sparrow. That was somebody having in the cage keeping, and they were trying to feed it. And when you keep something that God says free and try to keep, it's going to be poor because we can't feed it and do the things that God needs to give it the right nourishment that they need. But every bird that you see in the field is fat. They're fat. You wait till these robins start coming around, you're like, man, I need to be a bird. But God is showing, He's using that for an example. He said that, look how God takes care of me. And He said, are not we more precious or more valuable than a robin?
There you go. Amen.
What He's saying is trust. If you ask God for something, trust Him.
That's right. That's
I don't
right.
care how long it takes.
Okay, that's it.
Get close to God. Stay in His faith. Be so close to God that otherwise say, God, I ain't even worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's between you and God, God and you, and you're so close to God that all this other stuff won't even bother you.
There you go.
And when God sees that you don't get to that point, He says, I got something for you.
Yeah.
And it'll be the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes, sir.
Say it well,
Yes,
say it
sir.
well. And you say,
Amen.
God, I promise you, say, God, I'm so glad I waited on you. Because God knows exactly what you need,
Yes, sir.
how you need it.
Yeah.
He's the one that controls life.
Yeah.
We look at our we think, oh, God, if you do that now, we'll be dead by in the morning. Well, you don't need it anyway when we dead by in the morning. But if you trust the one who gives life, I promise you the years he gives you with the make of what you're looking for will be exceedingly, I guarantee, it'll exceed any expectation you could ever make.
Say that. Amen.
If it's only 1 year that you can enjoy, I guarantee that 1 year will be more than 1,000 years.
Yes, sir.
If you allow God to do it.
That's
But
right.
if we try to do it,
Oh, Lord.
it never
Yes, sir.
work.
Amen.
So it's dangerous to worry for the master that we have. And it's unnecessary to worry because of our Father. Why should we worry when we got God the Father who loves us? And so often I think, when me and Mom was talking, I said, Mom, can you imagine that God chose at some point in eternity past, He said, I'm going to create human beings. And I'm going to be their God, and they're going to be my people. He said, I'm going to be their Father, and I'm going to love them with everlasting love. He said, even though they're going to sin and do all manner of things, He said, I'm going to forgive them. And I'm going to love them. And you know what He said? I'm going to invite them to come live with me in heaven. Wow. They'll never have to worry about anything. He's going to take care of it all. Now, this is what God chose for us. Why are we worried about this stuff on earth?
Say that.
I remember that first Toyota I had bought, stick. Man, that was a thing. I drove that car. Then it got so old I couldn't pull up and drive. And then this happened and that happened. God was saying, all of this stuff, it don't matter how bad, how precious it is, it's going to wiggle down. But the thing that God gives us, He said, focus on the things in heaven. He said, it lasts eternal. That nothing can destroy what God gives you in heaven. It's better than anything you can imagine. When we looked at that lesson, I said, can you imagine when we get to heaven? And then beyond the clouds, and they say everything is so dark and black in space. And what it's going to look like with no stars. Remember, He's going to do away with the sun. He's going to do away with the stars. And like, man, it's going to be dark. I don't think it's going to be dark. He got a color that we ain't never seen. I don't know what the color it's going to be. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm looking to get there.
Yes, sir.
And I will see all that God got. I'm not letting nothing on this earth keep me here longer than I need to be.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Yes,
if I'm in that church home, y'all better bring me some socks, some good things. Because I'm going to tell them, we'll be over to that one. And I just want to look at that sun one more day. Why? I said, because I ain't going to see it no more. I don't want to see it.
All right.
If the moon shines, I just want to be back one more time because I don't need to see it no more. I'm going where I don't need no moon and don't need no sun.
All right.
Because it's all about God.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to do. We got to get God in our life. God, you got to spend time with God. You got to seek God. You got to be, He'll be real to you than you think He is.
Amen.
You can't hear the bells or the change falling because we're so far from God. Oh, we got to get close to Him. Anything in your life hindering you,
There you go.
you're going to hear them change, begin to break off and fall. God will say, where is it now? Where is it now that hindering you, that holding you back? Where is that love I promise you? Do you not have it? Where is the joy of your heart? Do you not have it now? See them change or break and fall, and He'll give you the desire of
Oh, yes, sir. That's what He said.
Because He is our Heavenly Father. 26 and 30, it says, behold the fowls of the air. He said, they reap not, gather in the barn, nor. He said, but your Heavenly Father feed them. Are you not better than them? Which of you, He said, which of you by taking a thought can add a cubit to his stature?
Yes, sir.
And he said, why take ye thought for rain? He said, consider the lilies of the field.
Yes, sir.
He gave us another example. He said, look at the grass of the field. He said the lily is field flower. It's not a certain flower they call it lily. Back then when they said lily, it was all the field, all the flowers that's on the hillside. It was all different colors and everything. And he said, consider one of them. And when you look at the beauty of that thing, let me tell you, if that flower be in that sunlight all day, it could be 90, 100 degrees. And that pretty yellow or pink of that, the color of that flower, it don't matter how hot that sun, it cannot bleach. Sherman wish he can get the pigment of that, what God had put in paint. Because he'll be way, because anything that man do gonna fade after being in the light.
Yes, it will.
But he said, look and consider the lily. When God did, it don't fade. They keep their color until it's time for them to be destroyed. He said, King Solomon, with all the beautiful kingly stuff he said, he couldn't touch it.
That's right.
That's what God said, because sooner or later they're gonna fade and all. And they got to put the right kind of dye on it. But God already did it. He said, consider these things. And when we consider that and consider who we serving, why should we worry? That's what he's trying to tell us. We're not worrying about calling Trump got it or Hillary didn't get it and what thing he going to set up. Focus and keep your eyes on Jesus.
There you go.
And nothing that they do will ever affect you.
Mm-hmm.
It's another one. He said that he goes on to say, and that he said, I think it's in verse 30. He said, I'm gonna tell you why you lack a lot, why you're lacking the thing that you need. Mm-hmm. He gave the answer right here. You know what he told us? He said, little faith. Mm-hmm. He said, you don't have faith in God. Faith is a Greek word, faith. It can be faith or faithful. And the Greek word is pisto, which means trusting and belief. So when you don't have faith, you don't trust God to do it. And you don't believe He's going to do it. Mm-hmm. So whenever you find yourself, even though you're waiting a period of time, and you find yourself losing hope, what it is, your faith begins to wither. Mm-hmm. And you're not trusting God. See, if faith was a statue or something that you can see, and if you turn it around, it would be a heinous thing called doubt and unbelief. That's what on the other side of faith. You doubt God, and you in unbelief that He can do anything. He's a God that created this vast universe and gave us a mind to think and all that stuff and the reason. And you're going to tell me that we can't trust God to take care of our needs? That we got to worry about who in office? No. I tell you, when Paul learned that thing, Paul, he learned it well. He said, this is what Paul said after on the Damascus road, and he learned some things. Paul said, he said, I have learned to be content in whatever circumstance I am.
Amen.
He said, I know how to get along with humble means, and I also know how to live in prosperity. He said, in every circumstance, he said, I have learned the secret of being filled and going hungry, both having abundance and suffering need. Amen. And the reason he learned, he said, for I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Why should we worry about it when we got Christ in? If you go home and learn how to deal with the situation, don't panic. God with you, He's walking with you. He said, I never forsake you, nor will I leave you. So we're going to have to trust God, and what you need to tell Him where you stand and your need, and you stay in the presence of God and watch God work this thing out for you. Maybe you're going through something, so God got something special and high for you that you don't see it, and He needs to bring you down so you can start looking at certain situations. What I need to do, how can I do this, what can I be, that you can be that man and woman that God calls you to be. Yes. But when it happens, we marvel and we look at the thing, we don't want to move, we don't want to go, we want to just bathe in it. the thing that we're in. And God said, look in some direction, I'm going to show you something. And when you look, God said, oh, can I do this? That's what I'm trying to show you. Get up and go towards it. And we won't get up and stay in one place, balling and dragging our foot, want to bring everybody else down with us. And say, God, over this, why is it happening to me? So I'm trying to show you what I got for you. But we won't get up and move.
There you go.
We are Christian. We ought to be the most powerhouse in here. When I was in Saudi Arabia, every Saudi I saw had money. A lot of money. They didn't do no work. They had the Filipinos came over to that country. They did the work. I think the poorest Saudi in that country is richer than our richest doctor.
Wow.
This the poorest Saudi. So they got me. They got money and all that stuff. They're not lacking anything. And then I compare that to the church. This is what we should be, not in monetary things and things, but rich in the ways of God, in the Spirit of God, that we can say anything to somebody and encourage them in God, and God will do it to strengthen them. But we act like we so weak that we can't trust God, and we just going through stuff like, God, why is that happening to me? I'm a Christian. He's trying to show you, but we won't move in that direction. Why? No faith, little faith. We doubt him. We doubt he's going to do it. Put him to the test. Say, God, I'm going to get myself right. I'm going to go in the direction you want. And I believe you will do it for me. And you walk in that direction, and you keep focusing on God, and you read and meditate and think about the word, and watch God do your life. Yes, Satan's going to come in there and try to block it. Yes, it's going to block it, to cause you to doubt. But you got to learn how to be content in whatever situation you are in, because you're headed somewhere. That's what you got to do. I'm headed somewhere, and I'll get there because God